I called the cops because my parents tried to gaslight me into oblivion. My sister-in-law and I got pregnant at the same time. Her demand? I abort my baby and sign over the deed to the condo I bought, paid in full with my own cash, to her husband, or else she'd kill her baby. My mom got on her knees and begged. My dad grabbed a butcher knife and cornered me. My brother, Caleb, sneered, "If you don't agree, you're dead to me." Cut ties? Honey, that's not a threat. That's a fantasy come true. My sister-in-law is a classic enabler, a leech who exists solely to prop up her own trashy brother. I knew eventually they'd all turn on each other like rabid dogs. I'm pregnant. It's my ex-boyfriend's kid. Tiffany, my brother's wife, is pregnant with Caleb's kid. My mom was running around like a headless chicken, treating Tiffany like she was the second coming of Christ. The table was loaded with greasy comfort food, all Tiffany's favorites. Mom kept piling food into her bowl like the girl had broken hands. "Harper, don't worry," Tiffany smirked, stuffing her face. "Your nephew will take care of you when you're old." I forced a smile. I could give birth to a saint or a sinner, but trusting a nephew separated by layers of entitlement, especially the spawn of Caleb and Tiffany? Yeah, right. One is a basement-dwelling parasite, the other is a gold digger. I touched my stomach. Originally, I wasn't sure about keeping it, but watching the circus, I decided right then, I'm keeping it. "Mom, Dad," I said, voice steady. "I'm pregnant too." The air in the room turned to ice. My dad slammed his liquor glass onto the table. My mom's hand twitched. They stared at me with dead, dark eyes. Caleb jumped up. "What the hell did you say? You're what?" "Pregnant." "Get rid of it," Tiffany shrieked, pointing a greasy finger at me. "You aren't even married. An unwed mother? Jesus, Harper, you'll be the shame of the whole neighborhood. You want people to think you're a whore? It's the 21st century, Tiffany, not the Dark Ages." She watches too many soap operas. Her brain is mush. "I don't care. You can't have this baby." She turned her frantic eyes to my parents. "If she has hers, I'm flushing mine. There can only be one grandkid." I let out a cold laugh. "I'm having mine. As for you, do whatever you want. Flush it, keep it, I don't give a damn." She couldn't threaten me. I thought my parents might at least try to be fair. God, was I naive. I didn't know my parents at all. "Harper," Dad grunted. "Tomorrow you go to the clinic. Get it done." "Excuse me?" Dad stood up, his shadow looming over the table, dark and menacing. "You must abort it. No way in hell." Everyone has a breaking point. This was mine. Why could Tiffany breed like a rabbit, but I couldn't? I didn't ask them for a dime. I wouldn't ask them to babysit. Mom suddenly threw herself at my legs, wailing, "Harper, baby, please, Mama is begging you. Just get rid of it tomorrow. Mom, get off." I tried to pull her up, but she was dead weight. She clung to my legs so hard she almost tripped me. I grabbed the chair just in time. "Mom!" I had a sick feeling. She wanted me to fall. She wanted me to slam onto the floor and miscarry right there. "Harper, please. If you have this kid, I can't help you raise it. How will you work? How will you make money? How will this family survive?" Right, that was it. Mom and Dad work low-wage jobs, security and cleaning. I pay for their lives. I bought the condo they live in. I fund Caleb and his leech of a wife. I'm the cash cow. If I have a baby, my money goes to my baby, not into their bottomless pit. Dad suddenly stomped into the kitchen and came back gripping a heavy cleaver. "You can't have this baby! If you dare try, Dad, what? You gonna chop me up?" I've been fighting my way up the corporate ladder in the city for years. I've seen tougher guys than my dad. He was just trying to scare me. Mom screamed, Jerry, put the knife down." Tiffany stood up, eyes gleaming with opportunity. "Fine, have the brat, but transfer the deed of this condo to Caleb first." "Yeah," Caleb chimed in, drooling at the thought. "Give me the house." I was floored. I knew they favored boys, but this was robbery. "And if I don't, then you're no sister of mine." I laughed, actually laughed.